Hello! I haven't done this in a while. So today I'm filming what I eat in a day because I got a couple of requests for that. Wait, my coffee's almost done. So, where was I? Today I'm filming what I eat in a day. That's the dog drinking water. I'm just gonna wait till she's done. Someone's thirsty. Okay, I think she's done. So, as you may have noticed from the content on my channel, I am vegan. So I only eat plant-based foods. No, Lily, no. I'm just trying to eat my butter. My vegan butter. I went vegan. I actually stopped eating milk products first because I noticed that my skin was a lot better when I didn't eat them. And then I don't know, as time passed, I noticed that I didn't really like the taste of meat. So I reduced the amount of meat I was eating. I was only eating it like once a week or something. And then every time I had it, I noticed that I felt kind of sick afterwards. So I decided to stop eating meat too. And I ate fish for a long time. I was never a huge fish eater anyway. So I just stopped eating fish too. I was eating eggs for a while too, but it was the same thing. Every time I would eat an egg, I would feel really sick afterwards and kind of like nauseous. Holly. She's defending her food because the cat got too close to it. So today for breakfast, I'm eating 2 pieces of toast with vegan butter. That's the vegan butter that I'm using. You can get it at Merkur in a tub. It's a spreadable version. This one is not a spreadable version, which is kind of annoying. And I'm being super British today and I'm eating Marmite for breakfast. I only use a tiny amount of this because I think I like it, but I'm not 100% sure. But when I put too much of it on my toast, it's just like, yeah, then I question whether I like it or not. I really like salt. I always put so much salt in my food. And Marmite is just pure salt, basically. And there's B12 in it, which is great if you're vegan. But I read that it's actually not healthy because it's too much salt. Whatever. On hot days, I always drink an iced coffee. I always have a coffee in the morning. So I'm having breakfast today, but I don't always have breakfast because for a while I was doing intermittent fasting and I was doing it every day, really strict. I mean, I felt good. It's not like I didn't feel good, but I just realized I was limiting myself a lot. So like sometimes I would feel like eating a toast and then I'd be like, no, I have to wait till 12 because I'm doing intermittent fasting. Or someone would want to go for breakfast and I would be like, okay, but I can't eat until 12, so I'll just have a tea or something like that, you know? If you're really strict about it and you do it every day, then it can turn into an eating disorder. And yeah, that's the tea. No, Lily. This is my breakfast. You had your breakfast already. Don't knock the camera down, please. So this is the situation. That's Harley's food. Lily's up here. So when Lily gets too close to Harley's food, she freaks out. And it's so unfair because when the cats have food, Harley waits until the second that they're gone. Then sometimes she doesn't even wait till they're done. And then she charges at their food and licks all the bowls clean. And that's okay, obviously, right? But when the cats even come close to her food, she freaks out. She just doesn't know how to share. So that was breakfast. I'll see you guys at lunch. Okay, so I'm making lunch now, and I'm making myself a salad that I kind of created. It's based off of a recipe that I found. And basically it's quinoa, mango, avocado, celery, cucumber, and chickpeas. So I'm gonna get everything ready. The original recipe is with black beans instead of chickpeas, and there's no celery in the original recipe. The thing I love about this salad is that it's really fast. So it's done in like 15 minutes, which is perfect for lunch. So the salad dressing I use is olive oil, salt, lemon, and garlic. Half a lemon is usually enough, but it depends on the lemon. Like if you have a really large lemon, You probably don't need half. If you have a really small lemon, you might need a little more. I always put the dressing on before the quinoa. Quinoa, sorry, I always pronounce it the German way. Because I feel like the quinoa soaks up the dressing and then there's not enough for the whole salad, if that makes sense. I don't know. So there's the salad. Doesn't it look beautiful? This top looks so much more red on camera than it is in real. I'm liking it. It's so quiet now that the dog is gone. I think I'm gonna go out and buy some plants today. So for dinner I'm having noodles with tomato sauce. Very nutritious, I know. It's something I often eat on days when I don't get home until later and I need something that's quick and easy. So what I do is I usually make the sauce beforehand and then when I get home I heat it up and make noodles. The key to making the best tomato sauce is cooking it for hours. It's about 3 now, so I'm gonna cook it for 1.5 to 2 hours. I just buy the cheapest canned, peeled, chopped tomatoes. I think it costs like 40 cents or something. I have my happy helper here. Red. So my tomato sauce is basically olive oil, lots of salt, one large clove of garlic. I love garlic. A little bit of dried oregano and some dried basil. And I put that in before I put in the tomatoes because I feel like the flavors blend better that way. And then you add the tomatoes. So I let that simmer for like 45 minutes on a little bit of a higher heat. And then I turn it down to a low simmer. That's the plan. Radford, are you enjoying your day? Yeah? So I'm home now. I showered because I just had football practice. And I'm cooking some noodles. I'm so hungry. So hungry. I'm so excited. Okay, so I think I made too many noodles. Look at this portion. So I always eat my noodles with tomato sauce with fresh basil. It's a must. So now I'm gonna show you guys the best part about this meal. This here is vegan gold. It tastes like Parmesan. It's just my go-to meal when I can't be bothered to cook anything. It's just so good. Like, oh, it's too hot. I feel like this portion isn't getting any smaller. Okay, so I failed myself. I wasn't able to finish my dinner, but I'm gonna leave it and eat it later. I'm definitely not throwing it away because it's so good. So that was what I eat in a day. Super interesting. This video is probably gonna be really boring. Snape, say bye. Okay, never mind.